J9 is considered buying some bottled water, water filter instead of using her bottled water that she's been using all year long. We're going to figure out how much money she's saving per year and which option is the best. So to start off with, we are told that she normally drinks 5 bottles per day, and each bottle is 16.9 ounces. We're going to use that information to make a conversion to figure out how much water she's drinking in a year. So first, she drinks 5. Actually, let's organize it with the title. First, we're going to figure out how many gallons she drinks per year. And we're told that she drinks 5 bottles in one day. So that's the yellow. I'll underline it in yellow. That's where we got that from. And then we're going to figure out how much that is in gallons. So we don't want the bottles. Bottles are already on top, so we'll put the bottles on the bottom. And we need some conversion from bottles into a volume, and that's given to us in the blue, the 16.9 ounces. So 16.9 ounces in one bottle. When we do that, the bottles will divide out, and we're just left with the ounces. However, we don't want ounces in our final answer. So we're going to get rid of the ounces, because what we really want is gallons. And a quick Google search could tell you that 1 gallon is 128 ounces. And now we can cross off the ounces, and we just have the gallons that we want. But we want gallons per year, and right now the denominator is in days. So we're going to have to set up another conversion factor. Days are already on the bottom. We're going to get rid of days by putting them on the top and figure out the relationship between days and years. There are 365 days in 1 year. Now the days are gone, and we just have the years that we want. So with that, we're ready to multiply this out. And when we multiply this all out on our calculator, we'll end up with 240.95 gallons per year that she is drinking. So now let's see if we can figure out which one of the filter options is the best. Now that we know we're using 240 gallons, first we're going to look at the faucet mount. I'm going to use FM, the faucet mount. For the faucet mount, we are told that the filter will filter up to 100 gallons. So to figure that out, we take our 240.95 gallons, and we'll divide it by the 100 gallons that each filter will filter, 2.4095 filters. Now, one filter comes with the installation, so we don't actually need 2.4. We actually need 1.4095 filters times, and we use the decimal because the problem tells us in the directions below the answer boxes it says do a prorated filter or just the decimal filter. We'll multiply it by the price for 1.4 filters. The price for 1.4 filters, it's $33 for a 3-pack. So that's going to be 33 divided by 3 is $11 each. So we'll multiply by 11 to get, we're spending $15.51 on filters. We're going to go through a very similar process with the water pitcher filter. With the water pitcher filter, we've got 240.95 gallons, same amount of water. But this time, this filter only filters 40 gallons. So we'll divide this one by the 40 gallons. And when we divide this by the 40 gallons, we end up getting 6.02375 filters. But again, this comes with one filter already installed, so we actually only are going to buy 5.02375 filters. times the price for these filters, $20 for a 4-pack. $20 for a 4-pack, 20 divided by 4, these are $5 each. So we'll multiply by the $5 to get the filters costing $25.12. I'm going to buy us a little bit of space here and scroll us down. I'll scroll down a bit more in a minute, but we've got one more type of filter to look at, and that type of filter is the under sink filter, where we've got 240.95 gallons, and the under sink filter, this filter lasts for 500 gallons. It's a lot more efficient. So when we divide by the 500 gallons, we find out that we need 0.49819 filters. What's nice about this is it actually includes one filter cartridge. So because it includes one filter cartridge, we don't have to buy any additional filters, so there's no additional cost for this option. So now we're ready to actually calculate some prices. So we'll do them on the right here for each type of filter. For each filter option, she needs to get a water bottle, which is going to cost $10. Then she's going to have to pay for the installation, which is either $28, $22, or $130. Then she'll have to pay for any additional filters. So, for the faucet mount, $10 for the water bottle, plus $28 for the install, plus we said it was going to be $15.51 for the filters. Total price, $53.51. For the water pitcher, $10 for the pitcher, plus $22 for the install, plus $25.12 for the filters. Total price, $57.12. For under the sink, $10 for the pitcher, or the water bottle, $130 for the install. That's pretty high. And no filters required, which means the total price here is just going to be $140, but still much higher than the rest. So it's really clear. The best option for us is the faucet mount. So if the faucet mount is the best option, and the faucet mount costs $53.51, how much are we saving per year? So we need to know the cost that she's spending right now on water bottles. We know that she's consuming 5 bottles per 1 day. That's what was given to us in yellow highlighted at the very beginning. And now we're looking for a connection to a cost. And the cost we see is we can buy a 24-pack for the price of $3.19. So that's going to help us build our next conversion factor. Bottles are on top, so we move the bottles to the bottom. And we're going to change those to a cost. $3.19 for a 24-pack. And that's nice because the bottles will divide up with the bottles, and we're just left with the price that we want. Of course, we need to convert that to years. We've got 1 day, so we'll put days on the top, years on the bottom. That way the days will go away. 365 days in 1 year. Days are gone. We've got the years we want. We're ready to multiply across. And when we do, we find out she's spending $242.57 right now per year on water bottles. So how much is she saving? We just have to take that $242.57, subtract off the $53.51, And we'll end up with $189.06 in savings by switching to the faucet mount filter. Lots of parts, lots of steps to this problem, and it really is, no step is difficult or hard. It's a matter of working on those critical thinking skills to decide what information do I need, how do I get it, what pieces do I calculate together, and one step at a time we worked our way to the solution.